This city, burned to the ground over a century ago, has risen as something new, always making and remaking its own story. Built from the ground up, the spirit of battle is in our bones. Before he built the most dominant team to ever play in the Southwestern Athletic Conference, W.C. Gordon created a timeless symbol. 6 lines, 3 bold letters, a hand-drawn sketch on the back of a napkin thrust into history. As bold as our city and as mighty as the river that shapes our state, the block insignia is inextricable from our storied legacy. A red accent for the ages. We wear it to remember our legends and to celebrate the fierceness of our survival story. His team won 28 straight SWAC games and captured 8 SWAC championships in a single decade. No team has had an era more dominant. No team won as consistently as the MAC of the SWAC. The red of battle is in our bones, not just in contest with our most heated rivals, but for the martyrs of our yard and for the Jacksonians who marched against fear to topple Mississippi's tallest ghosts. The red was worn by our greatest teams and raised as the banner for JSU. For the champions on the diamond and the gridiron, on the courts and the lanes, blue and white will always be our true colors. Gordon Red is an accent for the ages.
on the field, we bring the energy. Ready to go.
Off the field, I build my brand.
At Jackson State, we make it happen.
State said one story, my brand tells another.
This is Jackson State. This is family.
This is the KC-1400 Collective. Tiger Nation, we need each of you to join the movement.
We are trying to build a program for the next 10 to 12 years. It's not something that's overnight. We understand that the NIL and collective stuff has its role, it plays in it, but we are on the forefront of FCS football and attacking the NIL, attacking the collective. We got a very nice payroll at Jackson State, believe it or not. And I mean, our fan support, and we need more support. But we know that that payroll is attached to championships.
What's up, everybody? Let me know if y'all can hear me. What's going on? What's going on? Sorry about that. Seems like the stream is having some type of malfunction right now. Y'all got to bear with me for like the first 15 minutes. Let me know y'all can hear me. Put it in the chat. You can hear me? Y'all can hear me good? Okay, good deal, good deal, good deal. Yeah, the hell with the intro. I don't know what just happened. Yeah, sorry about the delay, man. I can't control the airwaves, man. So traveling in actually sucks, man, because I actually had my slide and everything, bro. That's messed up, man. Let me see. Hold on just a second. Let me see if I can't operate this thing. Give me just a second, y'all. Yeah, y'all can see that. Anyway, hope everybody doing well tonight. I'm gonna be off camera at least for the first 30 minutes. Just getting into town, just getting a chance to really get started. I didn't want to not have a show. Let me just tell you now, I couldn't have a show on Wednesday, man. I had a business meeting in my Bible class, so not gonna miss that. Like Brother C. Lee say all the time, man, if you don't go to the business meeting, you're not a member. What's up, everybody, man? Happy Friday night. It's Funky Friday. We're gonna let it hang however it go. So I am en route right now. You know, I'm on the Bluetooth. I'm safe. Don't worry about me. I'm exercising all precautions of safety. I'm talking through the Bluetooth in the vehicle and en route to my hotel, and then I will get on the computer like after the first 30 minutes or so of the show. So I'll just talk through the preliminaries, man. How y'all doing, man? Y'all good out there? How y'all doing? How you doing? It's been a long day of travels for you, boy, per usual. Do me a favor, man. We don't need no slides. Y'all know how we get down on the stream, man. Y'all know what I look like. Hey, man, it's almost football season, baby. We're 2 weeks away. In 2 Fridays, we's gonna be in Nashville, baby. Oh, I can't wait. Oh, I cannot wait. I cannot wait. Yeah, man. Put them football chat, man. Put some football emojis in the chat, man, if you're excited and ready for football season, man. Come on, baby. This has been a long. Listen, man, it's been a very unusual 2026, man. I wouldn't say unusual. That's probably not the best word, but this has been a very, I would say, emotionally trying year. Man, but God is so amazing. He is awesome. He is unbelievable. And I want to make sure I give you guys a word, man, before, I'm going to just give you a little something. This is kind of going to be the preliminary to my text tonight, to the show tonight. Listen, man, there is nothing broke. There is nothing out of whack. There is nothing, man, when you realize that God is a sovereign creator with, I'm talking about infinite intelligence and wisdom and eternal intelligence and wisdom. I'm saying, listen, ain't nothing broke, man. And I know we go throughout our day, we go through the day ins and day outs, And I know sometimes that things don't go our way, and we be like, man, that was a bad day. It wasn't a bad day. Actually, every day is a good day, whether it be in our favor or not, man. But 2026 has been a challenging, emotionally challenging year. We opened the year up with our brother, the beloved D. Corey C, transitioning. We went through we've seen a lot of JSU family, community deaths. It's just been a lot, man, a whole lot. I feel like it's been a very long off season. We made some changes with the platform. Brethren who took this journey with me stepped away, and it's all love, it's all good, but the show must go on. I know this though. Yeah. I want y'all to know this now. Football season. Look, it's been hard as heck as HE double hockey sticks to navigate through this off season, man. It has been tough. You know what I'm saying? Especially when you ride, dolo most of the time on this particular platform. But I'm so thankful for this platform. Thankful for you guys going forward. I just want you guys to know there will be no more live streaming on X, no more live streaming on Facebook. There'll be no live streaming anywhere other than YouTube. We're gonna only be on YouTube because we can better control the numb nuts that like to come in the chat and say things and do things. We don't care for that crowd right there. I don't care nothing about them. I ain't gonna war with them, and we're not gonna let them disrupt what we got going on. Moderators, if you look, we ain't talking about difference of opinion. I gotta remind y'all, y'all that got them wrenches, absolutely do not mute anybody or block anybody for having a difference of opinion. That's not what we're talking about. We're talking about trolls, people who like to come in the chat, be disruptive, say things and try to stir things up. We like people to have differences of opinion. We don't care about that, but I ain't dealing with trolls no more. I do not engage. I have no interest in it. And listen, please stop entertaining these stupid people out here on the internet that have been following me and trying to, watch me and troll me and whatever they talk bad about. What I do not give a rat's doot about nothing about them folks. You ain't got to tag me. You ain't got to tell me about it. I don't need an update. I do not care. To hell with them people. I mean that. We have suffered. We have endured all season. But in 2 weeks, we kicked the ball off, man. And ain't going to be no more talking. If your team is on our schedule, kick the ball off. Show me what you've been doing in the off season. Because all we doing is working over here at 1400 J.R. Lynch Street, baby. That's all they've been doing over there. You ain't seen no footage. Ain't no clips. Ain't no nothing. Just work. I can tell y'all we got to, we the coaches and them over there putting that grind, and they grinding it out, man, and getting these guys together. Our team is ready, man. They ready to rock and roll. And I can tell you now, I'm excited about this season. I know what's out there. We're going to talk all about everything. We do not run from anything. The beautiful thing, I want y'all to understand something. I started this platform in 2022. It's something that happened in 2022 that caused this platform to take off. We stood in the gaps because, some platforms decided to relocate. Some platforms took greater opportunities to go other places. We stayed here in the gaps. We were birthed out of chaos, the collective, the foundation, all of that stuff, man. All of that stuff, all of it came from the chaos. Everybody's emotional. Everybody was, oh Lord, what is we gonna do? We're gonna do what we always do. We're gonna stay the course, man. We're gonna keep kicking. We're gonna keep grinding. Man, this is Jackson, the most resilient city in America. Ain't nobody choosing Jackson. Jackson is not a destination spot. We grow our own. You get what I'm saying? We grow our own. It's homegrown, baby. We ain't looking for no charity, man. We not. That's not how we get down over here, man. Everybody that come from this place know how we get down. They know that. They know. Yes, indeed, they know. But here's the reality of it. The reality is this. Only thing that's constant in this life is gonna be change, and we just have to be prepared for that stuff, man. We're gonna talk all about it. I couldn't wait to get on tonight. I was like, I'm gonna do a show. We are officially back to the 3 shows a week, so y'all might well buckle up. Y'all might well buckle up now. We going 3 nights, well, 3 days a week. I ain't gonna say 3 nights a week because I can't necessarily say we're gonna be on 3 nights. Y'all know we do 2 nights in a week, and then we do we get down with the Saturday morning kickoff show. Y'all know how we do. So back to 3 shows a week starting next week. Next week we're gonna go 3 strong, and then the following week, that Friday night, we will not. I don't think we'll have one. We're gonna be prepping. We're gonna be getting ready for that the Country Boy experience. You feel me? Hopefully you guys have got your tickets, man. Y'all give me a second, man. Just let me rock out. Getting these little preliminaries out the way. I'm actually looking for parking. I done made it to my destination. So in about 10 minutes, your boy gonna be on the screen on the laptop, and you ain't gotta endure it through this phone. But man, hopefully you guys are doing well. It's when, you know, like I said, this week was, you know, grinded out week, man. I was trying to get in town a lot sooner. I was trying to get it a lot sooner, man, but I just, you know, flight's gonna do what the flight's gonna do. So it's neither here nor there. But let me go to the chat and see what y'all got going on over here. Nook done came out retired. See, that when you know football season around the corner. Nook starts showing up. When old Nookster pull up, that when you know it's some football in the air. What's up, Brody? What it do, baby? What it do, man? Hey, shout out to all them Platinum Chat members. I gotta tell y'all, man. Listen, if you ain't in the Platinum Chat, you're doing yourself a disservice. See, this is what I cannot stand, bro. People who can't freaking park, bro. Double parking and stuff, man. Damn. Taking up 2 damn parks. That's Jackson for you, man. Non-drivers. If you were one of them non-drivers that double park, man, shame on you. Absolute shame on you. But what up, Nook? What it do, bro? How you feeling out there, big dog? Currently editing a video right now. JTV's I'll be back. Y'all be cutting up. I'm glad football season back. Yeah, I am, man. Yeah, it's on and popping, bro. It's on and popping, baby. Hold on, I ain't really looking at nothing right now. I tell you what, I can do this. Let's see if I can. Yeah. Hey, listen, we do have a foundation. I can go through some of these preliminaries. I got the capabilities. So listen, man. I just want to say this. Shout out to everybody who has been a great supporter of this movement, man, that we have, and I'm so proud of the work that we've done. We've come so far away, man. 4 years ago, man, we got started. Like, we really got started. Look at how much has changed. We did an initiative for Coach Tamika Reed. Now Coach Tamika Reed battling health. You know, we praying for her. Hopefully she have a speedy recovery to everything that she's dealing with. She's at another school. Our football coach had left. Everybody went crazy for a minute, and then we hired. Our AD hired the best replacement that he could have possibly hired. Coach T.C. Taylor, who has done, I'm talking about just a fantastic job stabilizing the football program and establishing a program of absolute dominance. Of just you can't help but be thankful for the work that he's doing and the program that he has established. He and Coach O and all the coaches, man, just doing a absolute outstanding job, man. And we got busy, man, and we were able to start a foundation. Our foundation is strong. Y'all saw, I do want to say this, and I'll bring that up here in just a little bit. Look, man, I cannot find a part. This is terrible. They put them that anyway. I mean, if I say that, then y'all know where I'm at, but never mind. I almost said too much. But anyway, yeah, man, I thankful for this, foundation and what we've been able to do. We have a major project that we're in the final stages of it, and I think it's gonna be really good when the JSU Tiger Nation, when the public get to see the work that we've been doing in silence, man. But if you do want to donate to the foundation, you can go to Givelify, you can go to Zephyr. You got We got so many ways you can support. Please do so. Please do so. And yeah. Moving right along. Send a huge shout out to our channel sponsors, Canon Toyota of Vicksburg. I want to shout out Billy. Billy, one of our Billy Crozier. He runs this the dealership over in Vicksburg. Billy is actually one of our board members for the foundation. Appreciate all the support, everything that he does, and what we were able to get accomplished with Canon. We greatly appreciate the partnership, man. So if you guys are in the market for a vehicle, you're in the Vicksburg area, man, head over there, man, to Canon Toyota. I'll come to Canon Nissan here in just a second, but yeah, head over there, give them a shout, tell them KC-1400 sent you, and they're gonna get you taken care of. All right, they're gonna get you taken care of, man. So next up, Canon Nissan of Jackson. Shout out to Will and the whole team over there. Just the partnership with Canon is really awesome, actually. If you go over there and you tell them that KC donate to the collective. 1 second, everybody. I want to make sure you can hear me. I'm changing Bluetooths. So y'all give me a second. We're gonna rock out tonight, baby. I want to make sure y'all can still hear me. Y'all can still hear me, right? I just switched modes of communication. Can you still hear me? Let me know you can still hear me. Shout out to what's up, BJ? Big time supporter right there, man. Y'all make sure y'all give BJ a shout, man. If you need any type of landscaping work, any type, man. That's your man's in them right there. That's your man's right there. We got some great partners, man. And I'm just telling you guys, I'm so motivated. And listen, I don't know what y'all thought. Man, if y'all got some doom and gloom, I know the rumors that's out there. We're going to talk all about that. But we're not going to talk about it till I get on the computer, though. But for right now, y'all going to have to just give me about 10 minutes. And we're going to get rolling, baby. It's Friday. If you get sleepy, go to bed. Come back up. The show going to be live. It'll be back. It'll be on the channel. Don't worry. But no, man, we got some great partners that do some great, that support in a major way. This is our most monumental year in supporting JSU athletics. But I gotta tell you guys, I'm thankful that I'm this way, that God made me this way. Well, when things get, I guess when everybody else start to scram and cram and I get motivated. I'm just solution driven. I don't think doom and gloom. I don't think any of that. I got so much to say about what's out there. Maybe some of you have the same perspective. Maybe it'll be something for you guys to consider. But it's all good though, either way. All right, let's move on to the next slide real quick. I'm gonna get through these preliminaries while I got the chance to. Shout out to Auto Masters, man. Timothy Poe. Listen, if you need a move, hey, ask Shanetta. Ask Miss Shanetta. They were able to get her daughter in a nice vehicle. Give them a call, man, and they'll get you taken care of. Big supporters of the channel. Consistent supporters, man. We greatly appreciate the partnership. These are some JSU guys, man, that's doing great work. And if you need their services, they will. Oh, I swear. I'm just getting here. I ain't got nothing. Come to the door, man. What is you looking for, man? I'm standing right here in the door. You come to the door, bro. Damn. We're just standing. We're trying to get you that damn hotel. Hold on, y'all. Appreciate you, my guy. I don't know, man. They ain't never at the front desk, bro. Man.
Y'all can tell when them motherfuckers get it. Well, you can tell when you get to Jackson, boy. Things get real different when you come to Jackson. Gosh, man, bro. Hold on. I ain't tight, y'all. Anyway, man, sorry about that. Man, it's some stuff you just can't make up, man. You just can't. Man, I'm gonna have to go on mute for just a second, y'all. Hang tight. Give me 1 second. Damn, bro. Yeah, man. Boy, I got stuff to say, man. Man, I need to start streaming. Hold on, y'all. Hold on just a second. All right, everybody. Sorry about this. I, give me a second, man. I'm sorry. It's gonna be a ragged. It's members only tonight. It's members only. Y'all might well fire up that KC. What did it say? KC-1400 after dark. Man, boy, y'all only knew. I so you know you get to certain well anyway get to a hotel and it's after a certain time it's locked and I'm standing at the door. I'm looking at the dude sitting in the lobby. He like, use your key. I'm like, bro, I'm just getting here, bro. All you gotta do is get up and come to the door. He like, well, just hit the little thing. I'm like, you motherfucker, come to the door, man. He comes to the door, looking around. He's trying to see who's standing at the whatchamacallit. I said, man, you worried about the wrong thing, brother. Just open the door, man. I got a whole suitcase and a backpack and everything, man. Oh, man, we about to have some fun tonight. Y'all need a laugh anyway, because half of y'all been on the internet crying, so y'all just gonna have to, y'all just buckle up, god dog it. It's coming. Don't worry about it. I don't care nothing about nothing I don't care about what it look like, what it sound like. I do not care. Tonight, we about to have a conversation, y'all. Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. We about to have a conversation now. And y'all give me just a hot second. I'm here now, baby. Oh yeah. Thank y'all for rocking with me though, man. I do appreciate y'all. I know it's late. I do. I know it's late and but it's always late when we on. So y'all used to it. It's Friday night. Some of y'all been to the bars tonight anyway. You all right. I ain't gonna say no name. Y'all come to the platinum chat though, man. Come on, if you're not a platinum member, go on get your platinum membership. Come on to the platinum chat. See, it's times like this where you need a platinum chat, man. You need that chat to get it off your chest. Hey man, shout out to all the platinum chat members out there. Y'all cutting up today. That's why y'all inspired me to come on tonight. Y'all give me just a hot second. I'll be on in about 5 minutes. I know somebody thinking he's so unprofessional. He's so such a anyway. Friday night, man. We letting it hang tonight. We can be corporate. We can be corporate again on Monday. It's Funky Friday, man. Your boy back. Yes, sir. I'm back. Come on now. Uh-huh. All right, I'm about to log into this computer, man. I'm gonna get off this phone here in just a second. Give me 1 second, y'all. One dang on second. I appreciate y'all for appreciate your patience, man. You appreciate it. Trust me. You will appreciate it. You will appreciate this much better from the whatchamacallit. Oh, would you connect, bro? Connect to this internet, man. Uh-huh. Here I come. Here I go. Oh yeah. Do. Uh-huh.
The champ is here. Let me log about this damn thing. Now, what's up, man? What it do, everybody? What's cracking, baby? What's going on with y'all, man? What's happening? What's happening there? 300 in the chat. Hey, man, I know y'all been waiting on. Well, shout out to all them haters. Shout out to all the onlookers. Shout out to the coalition. Shout out to all of you. Come on in, man. Come on in and get you a seat. Have a seat. Let me get my mouse. Oh, yeah, I'm back now, baby. It's Friday night. What's up, baby? Brown Low, what's up, big dog? What's up, man? What's happening with it, man? Sorry about that, man. Hey, welcome to the stream, man. Hey, listen, I appreciate y'all for rocking with me. That was rough. Man, I ain't never doing that again if I can help it. If I can help it. If I can help it, I ain't going to do that no more. All right, let's rock through these preliminaries real quick, man. Listen, we're on our road to 10,000 subscribers. See how it's going to flow real easily. I need y'all to join the collective. It's August. Y'all around here crying, talking about this, and that. Join the collective. We going to need it. We going to need it. We don't know what's going to happen. We don't know. You don't know. You do not know. We don't know. Talking all loud and stuff. I had them Bluetooth on. Let me take the phone off. Do not disturb. That joke texting and everything. All right. Okay. All right. What's up, everybody, man? All right. I'm ready now, man. I've been traveling all day, man. Golly. All right. Let's get to it, baby. Let's get to it. Numb skills. These numb skills want us to crump. Nah, man. Listen, man. We ain't, man. Y'all gotta understand something, man. We Jackson, baby. And listen, I got a lot to say tonight, bro. I got a lot to say for a long time. I'm pumped up, man. Football season. It's football season. We 2 weeks away, baby. Check this out, y'all. Check this out. Let me tell y'all how cool this is tonight. Before we go any further. Next Saturday. So let's check this out. Camp gonna conclude tomorrow. We'll get a real good, wholesome. We're gonna pretty much know who we are come Sunday, right? Who gonna be what, who gonna play what roles. Not saying that we're gonna disclose all that, but to be in that position is a good position to be in, right? Next Saturday, we got the Country Boy Experience. OMG. Gonna have amazing time. It's gonna be right there, right downtown at Cathead Distillery. Okay. That's gonna be the official Jack State football kickoff. Sunday, we got the Fan Fest. So we got the Fan Fest on Sunday. We finishing up fall camp. The Country Boy Experience the following weekend. Hell, Lil Wayne gonna be in concert Saturday, tomorrow. So if you got tickets, go on out there. It's a lot finna go down, man. It's a lot happening right now. So I'm just telling y'all, man. So just yeah. And guess what? The following weekend, man, we heading to Nashville. Yes, indeed. Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. All right. All right. Listen, man. I want to talk about the collective real quick before we get into while I got your attention. Come on in. Don't run away now. Come on in. Tell all the haters, tell all the folks, tell everybody to come to the church, to the stream. I know it's late. Tune in. Come on in. You're going to only get the live stream on YouTube going forward. Travis said no interviews. What you... What, Travis in the chat tonight? Where he at? What's up, Trav? Travis in the chat? What Travis say that at? Where you see that at, bro? I don't know, Travis. Oh, it was on X. Oh, see, man, that's from Coach. See, boy, Coach, them boys in y'all. Come on, man. Come on, Coach Taylor. I see you, big dog. Coach Taylor is in. Look. Let me tell you what type of time your coach on. He on that type of time right now. He on that type of time right there. So look, man. Anyway, I want to give an update. I gave an update in the collective chat. Doing amazing work. Don't run now. See, y'all come for the mess and run when we get to talking about the real work. Shame on you if all you do is show up for the bull jump, but you're not getting active with us. I ain't trying. I don't care no more. It's 4 years in, and I want y'all to understand something. We have 45. Goddamn, what let me sound effects, man. I wish I had that. What them sound effects at? Give round of applause, man. Give yourself right now. We have officially 4 soccer just added, 4 volleyball just added, 2 women's basketball, adding 2 baseball. Just got off the phone with Coach Omar yesterday. You do the math on that. That's 12. That's 12, right? What's 12 plus 23? 35, right? What's 35 plus 10? 10 men's basketball. We have 45 student athletes on NIL contracts through KC-1400 Collective. Did y'all hear what I just said? Listen, man. Every time, hey, listen, tell Karamu, every time Nate Blunt run a first down in the stadium, we need to hear that train sound, man. But I want y'all to understand, this train gonna keep on rolling. It's not coming off the tracks, man. 45 contracts on right now. That's this year, this season, this year. Did y'all hear what I just said? School just started. School just started last week. No, this week. Yeah, this week. School just started. 45. See, y'all, that's why I said, y'all stop running your mouth, man. Anyway, that I ain't got nothing to do with that. Block them, Travis. But 45 contracts, man, right now. We so proud of that, man. Ramping up our efforts from an administrative standpoint. If you've ever signed up, if you used to be a part of it, are a part of it, whatever, you get in communication. That's just letting you know how much we appreciate your communication and how much we need your support and how much you're trying to take this thing to the next level, right? We have 45 right now, right? We have 45. We haven't even touched the spring sports yet. We haven't even gotten to the spring sports. What comes in spring? Track and field, softball. So you know that's going to put us over 50. That was our goal last year. We fell short by 4. We already at what we did for the year of last year. We actually we did 46 athletes last year. We had 45. Listen, man, I don't care what nobody talking about. That's 90. Come on, man. That's 91 athletes that we've done in a matter of a calendar year. 91 agreements, and still got folks out here hating. Still got folks out here, you know what I'm saying, with diversionary questions. I don't care. We calling it out. It is what it is, man. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. Take some of that Lakers sale. Man, we ain't the hell with the Lakers, man. I don't care nothing about no Lakers, and I don't care nothing about the sale. I don't care nothing about it. Anyway, let's keep it moving, man. Y'all know what we got going on. We appreciate the support of everybody that's rocking with us. Make sure you revive the Roar. Go over there and show Coach Trey Johnson some love, man. We got an amazing community impact program with his guys that we piloted. Coach Johnson just kicked off his inaugural Tiger Strike. I ain't even got the flyer, but it's all over his social media. We are partnering with Coach Johnson in the time being. It's funny. I got to say this, and I'm gonna say this, and I'm gonna move on. I'm not gonna put it up tonight. I'll talk about it a little bit more in depth on Monday. But go to his page. But it's a Jack Safe space, man. It was funny as we were setting this thing up. They're in the process of creating their own foundation, which is going to be really cool. It's going to be great for him to be able to do some things that he has a passion to do. But it's funny that we're partnering with him to have the Tiger Strike Classic. But he had to put a disclaimer on there, because when you go to this, when you click the Zephy link, it's gonna say Friends of KC-1400 Incorporated. For all you folks out here, when you see KC-1400, your nuts get tight. you get that little knot in your throat. You get that little hate in your heart that's controlling you, and you're letting that stuff run you. The disclaimer is for you, because a lot of y'all won't even support certain things because of who it is that's actually helping, that's doing real work. Y'all better be glad I don't do y'all like y'all try to do me. I just don't have it in me to go back and forth. I don't have it in me to do that. I'm not seeking war. I'm not. I don't care nothing about that. It's not about me. You got a whole community of folk that's involved in this thing, man, that believe in this thing, and it is what it is. You take it how you want to take it. I hear everything. I know who's saying what. All that stuff get back to me. And I ain't got nothing to say about it other than, okay, we just gonna keep working. Because I was told if you ain't got no haters, you ain't doing no work. Never had no smoke for nobody. And people let their feelings towards somebody that ain't done them something affect how they want to support. It's nonsense, man. Grow the hell up, man. Grow up. Be better. Shout out to those who rock with. And again, don't let me be the reason why you don't support the coaches. This ain't about me. It ain't no keying them. It's not that. No, we run a real, we do real NIL. We have a real business. We have a real collective that we are supporting these student athletes with. You get what I'm saying? And I just leave that at that. But it's annoying though. You shouldn't have to put a disclaimer out there. You should just see that you have an opportunity to support and go support the coach. But they got to put a disclaimer so you can feel better about your, you want to support no KC-1400. Don't. And you ain't supporting me no way. Do that what you want to do with it. I hope it hit. Put that in your cornflakes. Sprinkle it over your cornflakes like sugar. You know what I'm saying? And eat it. Consume it, digest it, and roll down the street with it. All right, let's keep it moving, man. Like I said, revive the Raw. Let's get going, man. I ain't going to waste too much more of your time with that. Y'all know what we got. But listen, we do have a fun fan fest coming up on Sunday. Make sure you get your men's and women's basketball tickets. It's going to be a great season this year. First season for Coach Trey Johnson doing his thing. I just don't care no more, bro. Like I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna do it. Not gonna do it. Just not gonna do it no more. They're gonna have to feel some type of way. They don't ever tell me. I wish people would be more, straightforward and actually express themselves as opposed to always telling other people. And they smile in your face, shake your hand, act like you're cool and all that old stuff, man. Anybody got time for that no more. Find something else to do, man. Just do what you do and go on about your business. Fan Fest. All right, get back to it. But the Fan Fest, look, 2 to 4 on Sunday. Do your thing, man. Pull up. I plan on being there. I'll be in town. I plan on being there. I'm going to come over there around 2 something. Yeah, man. Let's keep it moving. All right, so the Country Boy Experience, man. Listen, this thing is going to be off the chain. Make sure you get your tickets. Somebody drop that link in the chat. It's www.thecountryboyexperience.com. Just that simple. Go get your ticket. Hey, something real cool, man. We got a really cool partnership with Cathead. I want y'all to take a look at this bottle, man. This label has been approved. We will have the first ever and only I had somebody send me their money today because they won't be able to make it. Cathead is giving us 200 custom bottles, man, of Old Soul bourbon whiskey. This stuff is 9 years aged. Some great stuff, man. We tested it out. We tried it out. It's going to be awesome. We're going to have 200 available bottles. Once that 200 is gone, it's a 9-year-old aged barrel that they're going to fill up all the bottles. And we were able to collaborate on a label. That's what it's going to look like. We got that big swole tiger on that thing with the 1400 logo. Hey, man, get you a bottle, man, and get it signed. This is a fundraiser. This is a fundraiser while you're at the Country Boy Experience. So come on out. We want everybody to take home a bottle. We only need 200 of the 800 to 1,000 people that's going to be there to grab a bottle. You can get it signed by one of the coaches. I'm going to try to get the bottles. I'm going to definitely get the bottle signed for my guy and get coach to sign it for him. And we'll go from there. So another thing we talked about. So if you haven't signed up and you want to sign up, you know, we'll give you a bronze sign up. Grab you a bottle. We'll give you a t-shirt, do a digital, get one of these bottles, and you get it, and we'll just call it a bronze. That's a $150 discount on the collector. We don't, at the end of the day, we're just trying to continue to grow the pot. The deals that we sign, we're looking to not only, we got those covered, but here's the thing. We have to start thinking, it's August now, so we have to start thinking about 2027. We got to start building up and all of these bottles. Now they sell their bottle for $75, but this special edition collaborative bottle will be $100 a bottle. It's a 750 milliliter. You ain't gonna drink all that unless you just consume a lot of whiskey. You know what I mean? Remember the Greenwood is the rye, and then two, this is a bourbon. It's a 9-year aged bourbon for all my cigar smokers, all of my whiskey drinkers. This is a great bottle to have. And like I said, you can just support. You can get a signature. You can put it in your collector's item. The proceeds from this is going, 100% of the proceeds are all going to our NIL pot. Every last dollar. Hey, man, I hope you feel better, bro. Yeah, hope you feel better, bro. But every last dollar of that's going to our pot. So shout out to Cathead for giving us for partnering with us, man. Partnering with Jack State Football for the Country Boy Experience. But while you're there, we want you to get it. You don't have to wait. You can actually go to the website, click the drop-down box, and go to the actual site, and you can reserve your spot for one of these bottles. If you know that you're going to be there, go ahead and reserve the spot, and let's get it popping, man. Look, if you go to our Instagram page, the link to this, I want you to, if you want to try to go to the rooftop event in Nashville in 2 weeks, in 2 Fridays from now, at this very time, we're going to be at the Waymore Hotel rooftop, Tall Tales rooftop bar with our mixer, man. That's what we're going to be. That's what we're going to be. So, like I said, again, if you want to go, I know the RSVP is probably full right now, but nevertheless, get on the wait list and we'll manage through that. All right? We'll manage through that. Okay. So here's the thing, man. As I stated, Jack State Football, I'll talk about this, right? Let's go here. I don't think I have to really say a whole lot about what's out there. One of the things that we did see, our AD Ashley Robinson's name has been submitted for vote for Texas Southern. It's out there. Probably not the news you want to get right before football season. It's probably not, right? But I tell you, man, have had several conversations, you know what I mean, have just kind of sat back and watched all the reactions about what we see out there. First and foremost, I want to say this right here, man. Any school in the conference that needs an AD would be a damn fool not to reach out to the best AD in the business. You got to kick the tires. If you're trying to go for it, I get this. I get this notion when we say, you know, the timing is. But let me say this though. Let me say this. What I want to say is, actually, the timing is perfect because whenever we got to look at it way higher and way deeper than just how it serves us and how it benefits or hinders or whatever the case may be. the timing is the timing, man. And you got to, the timing is determined by the timekeeper. And the timekeeper is God himself, right? So sometimes opportunities arrive, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, for those who are, I get it. I get it. She said, stop saying you bothered and then go online. And then I don't understand. I do understand it. I'm not gonna say I don't understand it. I get people are going to express themselves how they express themselves. But this is my, this is my thoughts on it. I don't really keep up with a lot of what goes on in other people's at other schools in the conference like that. I be so, you know what I'm saying? I'll be neck deep into Jackson State business. But when this comes out and it's like, wow, you know what I'm saying? They suggest for voting. And I think I want to say this, man. First and foremost, man, what a hell of a ride. If A.D. Robinson does decide to depart and take the opportunity at Texas Southern, Jackson State he would leave Jackson State in a much better situation, in much better shape than it was when he found us. I thought he came in and really turned us around athletically. I didn't thought that. That's absolutely what he did, and took us to the next level. We just won the Commissioner's Cup, have done some absolutely amazing work, has won multiple awards, AD of the Year, multiple times. You know what I'm saying, for the work that he's done, and he'll be the first to tell you that all the accolades is not attributed to just the work that he has done. He always talks about his coaches, his players, his administration. But I also want to say, how long did we think? This is just me asking, and this is something to consider. How long did we think? And I'm not saying he's leaving. I know what's out there, but this ain't the first time that there's been an opportunity that his name came in. I remember the Prairie View opportunity that came back up, and him potentially going back to Prairie View. And you give Jackson State an opportunity to determine whether or not we want to answer the call. Somebody could come along and offer your whomever. They can offer our coach. They can offer. If you think for 1 second that there wasn't interest for Coach Taylor last season, you sadly mistaken. So at the end of the day, though, they call a special session. So initially we was hearing it was August 28th, 29th or whatever, August 28th, I think the vote was supposed to be. And I think they moved the date up to August 19th. But again, at the end of the day, Ashley's a Jackson native. It's been a great 8 years. I think he came in 2018. And if he do depart, I'm a spiritual. Y'all know I'm a spiritual guy, man. I just believe in man, 8 represents a new beginning. Could be a new beginning for Jackson State. Could be a new beginning, Jackson State Athletics. It could be a new beginning for him. It could be a continued marriage. We don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't have the answer to that. But what I do know is that from our perspective, no, absolutely not. This is not something we want to deal with right now. Because we've seen him hold down the fort through many, and I do mean, well, I ain't gonna say many, y'all know, through 3 failed presidencies. He's been through several presidencies, man. With all the scandals that have transpired. I mean, let's just call it what it is. Everything we've been through with Bynum and Thomas Hudson and Marcus Thompson, all the different interims that was in place or whatever, what have you. And now we feel like we got some stability with Dr. Denise Jones Gregory as our president. And then boom, right when we think things are kind of okay, stable, things get stirred up all over again. There's never a dull moment at 1400 J.R. Lynch Street. But I just wanted to, but I don't feel like, I don't feel bad about this. I just don't. I don't feel any really way. I really don't, man. This is how I feel, man. I'm like, hell yeah, they would call him. I mean, they need AD. If I was a president at a university and I had the best AD that I could find in the conference that's close to me, I'm gonna kick the tires on that. That's just what we do. Maybe because I'm a salesman. You gotta tell me no. You just gotta tell me no, and then we'll go from there. However, if opportunity presents itself and you kind of find yourself, you can't say but Texas Southern. What does that even mean? What does that mean? What does that mean? Are we saying that because we feel like Texas Southern isn't in a strong position athletically right now? Because if I'm an AD and I'm a hot commodity and I'm the top dog in my name, I mean, that's actually more attractive. If you feel like you've reached the pinnacle at a particular location, sometimes it's only direction to go is down, as opposed to being able to take on a new challenge. I don't know if that's the case though. But let me say this first and foremost: we absolutely do not want to see AD Robinson exit the door and leave Jackson State. Heck no, we don't want to see that. But if you do, you know, we will be grateful for the time that we've had. I mean, this is home for Ashley. Jackson is home. He said it on several different occasions, you know, but he's also a professional. He got a job to do, and you got to also figure out what he wants. I haven't had I haven't had the opportunity to sit down with him to talk to him about that. To get, because I know what we sometimes think, but I haven't had a chance to have a conversation with AD Robinson. Hopefully I will get a chance to talk to him and just kind of get an understanding as far as what he wants. I'd like to talk to the people itself, you know what I'm saying, where everybody can put their opinion on what they feel. We know what we feel, but I think what we feel versus the business of college athletics is those are two separate conversations. If the conversation is the Jackson State side of things, I think the consensus, I'm pretty sure the consensus is going to be, we don't want to see our AD leave. Absolutely we don't, especially not with football season 2 weeks down the road, right? We don't want to enter a football season. You know, this is your money-making time, right? You don't want to enter that time under an interim. But if that's the case, that's the business of athletics. That's how it goes. No, we didn't see this coming. No, we didn't expect this. But nevertheless, it kind of is what it is. I can't blame Texas Southern. You know what I'm saying? Hey, they can definitely, you know, they definitely feel like they need an AD. I think their AD, what happened with their AD? Didn't their AD like have some type of situation? You know? And I know what's out there. I know what's out there. There are things that have been looming with what happened, you know, because that's always the first question that comes up. What happened? And I've heard it all. What's what? I don't even know if that's important right now. I think what's important is the people that's making the decisions. You know, there's decisions that got to be made up top from the leadership of the university. That would be Dr. Gregory. I know she's had conversations with AD Robinson. I don't think she would want to. I don't think she would want to have to deal with hiring a whole athletics director, like, you know, a few months after she become the president. But hey, it's the job you sign up for. It happens, right? I do know that, you know, is not just speaking to his personal stuff, but I think his kids are in Houston, you know, and as his, you know, he's been there before as an AD at Prairie View. I think we all felt like at some point in time AD was going to exit the door. But I think if you asked everybody when or kind of what that would look like, they would probably think, okay, he probably gonna go to the SWAC. Maybe he takes over, maybe coach, maybe not coach, maybe Dr. Charles McClellan or somebody goes and takes another position, and maybe AD moves into his role. That's kind of the mind. When you start imagining what you think gonna happen, we don't really know. But hey, it is what it is, man. I mean, and we do this all the time. We're all professionals, man. Once you stop playing sports and you enter into the professional realm, not many people stay in the same position or the same company for very long. When you're talking about college athletics is fluid, from coaching, from administrations, from athletics directors, from any type of higher education. It comes down to the individual. It absolutely comes down to the individual and what they want. Somebody talked about timing. Sometimes timing it's one of those things where when God's getting ready to do something different, everything will line up. When it's not time, everything will stop you from moving. You won't move. Nobody goes where they're not supposed to go when they're not supposed to go. If he does move, then it was his time to go, and we'll honor him as he exits. He always going to be a brother. You know, we grew up together. We went to school together, played ball at the same high school, and you know, you wish him nothing but the best. But this doom and gloom holistic thought process that somehow it would be very different, and there would be a level of anxiety that is created around, okay, what's next? Because of what we used to. He spoiled us, man. We've had the best. And if you're losing the best, if we happen to lose the best to another school within conference, or I won't even say lose, but you can say lose, but if he decides to depart and take on that opportunity, we have to look to our leadership to see what decisions that they're going to make. And we don't have a lot of experience with the decision making of Dr. Denise Gregory because she just got in office. But we finna find out if that happens. But what if he don't leave? What if he stays? Don't listen, y'all. Don't count your eggs for the hatch, man. and listen, don't ever doubt Jackson State. Powers that be. I think we're in a great position to be able to sit down with whomever, with AD Robinson and let him know how much we love him, how much we don't want him to go, and what we can offer him to stay. But that's not for we're spectators in this. Now we hope for the best, right? We hope for the best. I see what the Texas Southern, they listen, y'all, these folks, they clamoring for a little, they called a special session. Board of Regents meets August 19th. Shout out to my boy Kyle T. Mosley, man. I took it from his article, does a great job with HBCU legends, and it's my brother. I'm going to be on that show soon. I know he probably going to call me. Hey, you got to come on. Please don't call me and have me. Don't take my AD and then call me and tell me to come on the show and talk about it. Nah, but y'all know I'm gonna be transparent. I'm gonna be straight up with you. Like this is so when you see, okay, 28, they moved it up 9 days. Oh boy, they being competitive. This is what it looks like. If you feel like you can get a big fish and land a big fish, what the hell you waiting 2 weeks for? You better hurry up. And that's what I thought when I saw this. But I don't know what that means. I don't know how that works. I don't know what conversations were had to expedite the vote. I don't know. What about whomever? We don't know. We don't know nothing right now. Nothing is nothing until it's something. Yes. There is no hush, hush, be quiet. This is a very real thing. And listen, y'all, if a president of a university submits a name for a vote, I think you can fill in the blanks, bro. That there's been some conversations, some progressive conversations. And you know what? It may be some things that particular individual like. And that particular individual we speak of right now is A.D. Robinson. We don't know what that looks like. I don't know what the scope of work looked like. I don't know what the opportunity looked like. I don't know what he's looking at. Versus, because when you're in these situations, you're trying to compare. I've been in this situation where I was in I promise you I'm not trying to make this about me. But I've been in a situation where I was in one city, in one state, working in this particular role, and doing some, you know what I'm saying, and things got to this way, and then I got recruited. Somebody asked a question online the other day. Has anybody ever gotten a job from LinkedIn? I almost raised my hand, but I don't want to tell my business. So I just left it alone. That actually happened to me. I actually was recruited by a recruiter all the way up in Chicago, just by looking at my resume, saying, man, what we looking for? I'm looking for somebody, da-da-da-da-da. And we had a great conversation. Next thing you know, that's how I landed the opportunity. And that opportunity took me all the way across the country, which I had to make a lot had to happen in order for it to happen. So I have to look at that. You put them side by side, you put them one versus the other, and then you make that decision. Anything can happen between now and then. Absolutely anything can happen. Like I said, don't count the chicken. So again, Texas Southern Committee backs Ashley Robinson as AD. So we already know the committees actually are backing him. And I saw this and I thought this was pretty comical. Shout out to Kyle T. Mosley. Unanimous. Why wouldn't it be unanimous? You damn right. Texas Southern needs an athletics director. Texas Southern went to the big dog in the conference and was like, hey, man, got an opportunity for you. You feel like leaving? You've been over there for a minute. Come on over here. We got a little, I don't know what they said. I'm just having fun with it. But I just want us to make sure that we got to have a dialogue on what we try as a professional. You absolutely have to look at opportunities that come about. You have to look at them. You have to vet them and make sure we all do that. But sometimes in a microscope, when it's something that we love as fans and supporters of this university that we love with our dear heart, sometimes what tends to happen is we tend to lose. we stop thinking logically and we start thinking emotionally, and we say, hey, man, and then we think wishfully. We like, man, I hope it don't happen. I hope it don't happen. That's right, bro. It's happening. What up, Nook? Every week. Gotta go do that. But no, man. So, but I don't know. I don't really care about the basketball coach situation. That's neither here nor there, because at the end of the day, if I am the AD and I'm possibly going to go over there, I won't hire my own coach anyway. That's just kind of how they would go. I think the situation with Texas Southern, don't quote me on this, because like I said, I'm not astute in Texas Southern Tiger business and the fans. You're gonna have to go talk to Kyle and them. I want to say that when I do know that Coach Johnny Jones did depart and go back to LSU, if I'm not mistaken, to work under Coach Will Wade's staff. That's where he was at one point in time. He went back to work under Coach Will Wade when they hired him back at LSU. And I think the assistant coach was the interim, and I know the players have all like rallied around him. You know what I'm saying? Have rallied around him. And I think that might be why. And there was some other stuff. There was some other stuff that's being said. Like I said, I'm not trying to get into the reporting of that. The name that we really they got a pause on the coach, Corey Lowry, whoever he is. And then they got a full board is going to vote in special session August the 19th. So August 19th is next Wednesday. But y'all just told us what y'all finna do. If Jackson State wants to keep AD Ashley Robinson, and I'm not saying they haven't done this. I want to repeat. I'm not telling anybody what to do. I don't make these types of decisions. I ain't in those rooms. You can call me if you need my help. If you need my, you know what I'm saying? You need my expertise. You want my opinion? Give your boy a call. But that ain't my job, right? That ain't my job. But they got to vote on the 19th. Just as aggressive as Texas Southern was in pursuing him, I would be just as aggressive in countering. Counter. Don't let him out your door. In sales, you got to strike while the iron is hot. If you steal your athletics director, go over there and sit down with him. I'm not saying they haven't done this. I'm pretty sure. Matter of fact, I know they've done it. I know there's been multiple conversations. So Texas Southern, don't count your eggs before they hatch. You never know. You never know what may happen. May not make it to the vote. If it's me, if I'm the president, Dr. Gregory, if you need a little help, if I'm the president, I said if I was, ain't no way in the hell. Ain't no way in the HE double hockey sticks. I'm going to let that vote happen. They done told me the date. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. You know, JSU's run is done. Man, you crazy. You know what else done? You. Man, you crazy. That's what y'all. I'm not interested in your wishful thinking. I don't care about your opinions. If you ain't JSU, shut up. Don't come in my chat talking. Goulash, you go. Take it or like it. Take it or leave it. They make a comment. What'd you say? Out of there. Man, you crazy. We do not want to hear your ill-digested information on the chat tonight, man. We don't care what you think. We gonna whoop y'all. I don't know what school they come from, but boy, let me tell y'all something. Y'all don't understand. This what y'all don't understand. How much the president pay? I don't know. I don't get into all that stuff, man. I don't know what these people make. I don't know what they take home. I don't get into people's personal business like that. But here's what I will say. Man, I mean this when I say this. We're gonna give it everything we got. If we want AD to stay, I know for a fact that the university and the foundation and everybody, all the powers that be, are going to rally around and going to do everything they can to try to keep him in-house. I know that's a fact. I know that for a fact. I know that's already happening. Now, whether or not that changes things, if A.D. Robinson wants to leave, he'll leave. If A.D. Robinson wants to stay, JSU will have to do what JSU has to do to make sure he's good with staying. It's really just that simple. This is business. This is not personal. Now, if there's some personal stuff going on, then I can't really speak to that because I don't know the details of all that. I don't know if there's anything. I've heard Kyle. I saw Kyle go out there and say, you heard there was a rumor of an audit. Listen, man, there's nothing wrong with audits. Let me ask y'all a question. As sensitive as Jackson State University information is, has there been any report of any type of bad findings from an audit? Auditing is very common, people. It's a common thing. Matter of fact, if you're a president and you just coming in, you might want to check around and see, make sure everything on the up and up. This is very common. It happens. You ain't heard nothing, because if you did, boy, it'd been all over the web. Oh, it'd have been over the web. If something would have been found that wasn't, so you got to watch how you say certain things. You can't just say, oh, I heard there was an audit. So what? It's auditors. People, my dad's a CPA. You can go take up accounting and actually go into auditing. We audit ourselves all the time. We audit our book, make sure we, you know what I'm saying? It's called getting your house and affairs in order. It's pretty normal. Now, if you find something, you don't want to be like Gremlin. They audited their books. They found a $5 million miss. Shh, don't say nothing. They got kind of swept under the rug. They got a new library. Some upgrades. Let's not talk about that $5 million that was missing. I'm just saying, it was reported. I ain't talking about y'all. That happened. You ain't hear it. Boy, that was Jackson State. If that was Jackson State, Tia Reed from Clarion Ledger, WLBT, WAPT, WJTV. Everybody, Say Cheese, Squirrel TV, everybody and their mama would have been talking about, boy, you saw that, oh my goodness, you saw that money. Boy, them CNN, MSNBC, C-SPAN, everybody and their mama would have said something about what they found if it was something going wrong. Ain't nothing wrong. Ain't nothing wrong. The sky is not falling at Jack State, y'all. We're going to play football in 2 weeks, and we're going to kick it some acid. The sky is not falling. Now, I'm going to tell you what I am glad about. I am glad. Now, I don't like calamity. I don't like chaos. But for some strange reason, why do we get active when we feel like all hell is breaking loose? When we feel like all hell is breaking loose, everybody want to get active now. Everybody want to, look, we appreciate it. But when we feel like things get stable, everybody get quiet and everybody just kind of walk away. But again, I'm just saying, just think about that. Give that some consideration. Give that some thought. And be more, we want to be consistent with us, with what we do. But I see that. I'm just kind of looking, just like, bro, the sky is not falling. It's not. Now, two things can be true at the same time. Do we want to see our AD walk out the door? Here's what, listen, y'all. You know why we don't? Man, look, y'all. Look, man. It just happened. Man, he just got the key to the city. He just got the key to the city in April. But dang, bro, you can't be mad. Would y'all feel better if it was Old Dominion? Maybe we feel better. Yeah, of course. The answer to that question is yes. Hell yeah, we feel better if it was somebody else. Be like, oh man, well, AD he gonna elevate, man. They finna pay. We just, as long as he ain't go to Colorado in another SWAC school. I think we just don't like SWAC people because we always in SWAC beef and all that type of stuff. It's just a couple. It's just what comes with the culture, and we know. I ain't worried about what people say no more because I really don't even be entertaining people like that no more. I just kind of talk. I really stopped going in the comment section. If we being honest, I'm just saying, like at some point in time, you feel like unless he was going to retire, and none of us did we really think he was going to retire at Jack State, even if he stays, if he stays, can you say right now today that AD Ashley Robinson is going to retire as the athletic? After he leaves his athletics director, he's going to stay at Jack State for the rest of his career, and he's going to retire. Can you say that? Because I don't think that'll be a wise thing to say. I mean, if that happened, that'd be, okay, that'd be pretty awesome. I mean, he done really been on top for a while because y'all don't know the history of Jackson State. We have a history of Jackson State in our history, there's an element where we go and knock things over on the shelf. We turn all the TVs on, turn the volume all the way up. We open up all the drawers. We open up all the cabinets. We take the batteries out of the smoke detector. Y'all ever seen those kids, man, who have toys sometimes and they just go, or they'll build like something and then they just tear it down and then they start back building it? Sometimes it feels like that's how we get down. That's in our history. That's in our history. That has happened. That has happened many a time. AD going to become the de facto SWAC commissioner. Self-sabotage, that's a good word for it. Sometimes we do that. We've done that. That has been in our history. Now, what I'm not going to do is cast aspersions towards anyone. I'm not going to be insulting or say anything in relation to whatever. I just know that as of right now, this is where we are. According to Blake, y'all know Blake has the pulse of Jack State athletics. He's big time. People think he's from Jackson, Mississippi. He's from LA. But he said, according to Terrence Harris has done another good job of reporting this. Terrence Harris is out of Houston. The Texas Southern Border regions have accepted AD candidate Ashley Robinson for a vote next week. Will be a huge loss for Jack State if they are able to hire Wade Robinson. He's one of the best athletics directors. Notice he didn't say in the SWAC. He said, no, we're one of the best athletics directors in the country. Athletic director. So we know that to be the case. And I think, let me make the case for us and why we would be emotional and why it's okay to say we're emotional. Look, emotions doesn't mean you're crying. Emotions just mean you're like, damn, I don't want to. Here's the why. Here's why we feel this way. Y'all seen what have happened with our president's situation. And when we feel like we have stability at the top and there's harmony with administration and with athletics, as which we should be aiming for that. We don't want to have stable presidency and then shitty athletics. And we don't want to have amazing athletics and terrible administration. We want both. We deserve both. And we've had so much turnover at the presidency seat. And it has been exhausting over the past 5, 6, however many years. And every time somebody flake out at the top, the one stable face that we've seen is our vice president and director of athletics, Ashley Robinson. So over the years, through this instability of the university and all the things that have happened and transpired, the one stable face, two stable faces, and the things that I think that have kept the university in a bright space, despite all the things. Y'all, we've had multiple deaths on campus, twice. It happened over the past 6 years or so. It's unfortunate. It has happened. It wasn't like it happened. It transpired. We know what happened with the young man in his class, in his roommate, and then the situation with the young man, and it happened, right? We've had turnover at the top. But A.D. Robinson, Dr. Roger Little with the boom. Athletics in the Sonic Boom of the South has carried the banner of JSU. There's no knock to academia. There's no knock to the university. That's just the reality of it. You have athletics, have academics. Academics is the top part. That's why the student is what it is. It's a university, it's a school of higher education. You have far more non-students than you do athletes. But if we be honest, when you talk about, if you get to talking about STEM, you get to talking about all these things from an educational standpoint, most people would log off. They wouldn't be interested. That's just where we are right now in society. People not in it, but you do want to see your university grow. Enrollment is down. We brought in a very low number of freshman class. I want to say someone says close to 800, something to that effect, about 800 students. That's not a lot for Jackson State. So enrollment is down. We've had housing issues. We went through COVID. We went through all this instability. And the one thing that we felt like we did have, right, that we can hang our hat on with pride, and we can go to war and say, listen, we got the best AD in the game. We knew our athletics was going to be tight, and we knew our boom was going to be booming. But when you start to, now you put one of your own, one of our fourth permanent president since Bynum now. Since Bynum, this is our fourth president in a very short period of time, all under his watch. And in the midst of all of that, what he hasn't done is said, yeah, I can't do this no more. I'm out. So I know what's out there. I'm not gonna touch that. I'm not gonna touch that stuff publicly. But I did touch what I did want to touch on. But what I will say is this right here, man. That's why us as fans and alumni and supporters and whomever, those that love Jackson State, that's why this is just an uncomfortable thing. It's like, God damn, man. That's how we feel. That's the reaction. That's the consensus reaction of this news. God damn, man. Not this. God, the one thing that come on, man. We like Boosie right now. Come on, dog. Come on, dog. You follow what I'm talking about? So, with that, we're resilient. You have your 15 minutes. If he decides to leave, like I said, we're gonna honor him as he exits. We're gonna celebrate the time that we had. We're gonna thank him for the years and the excellence that he's instilled in all throughout the university, the coaches he's hired, and everything that we, you know what I'm saying? Then what? What do we do next? We do what we've been doing, right? We get back to work. We get back to work. The work don't stop. Jack State gonna play football, y'all. August 29th, we're gonna play football. Interim AD full-time. If AD Robinson on the sideline or interim AD in Nashville, we gonna play football. Volleyball gonna be up there. Volleyball gonna play. Soccer gonna play. I'm just saying that it's not gonna. We're not gonna stop playing. We're not gonna stop having athletics. The support is still gonna be needed. It's gonna be a different. But the expectation is gonna then fall on the president to hire the right person to replace. He's gonna have some big shoes to fill. There's some big shoes to fill. And Jack State is in a very healthy. He's leaving Jack State a very healthy. If he leaves, I'm talking about if he leaves. I'm not telling y'all that he's leaving. I don't know. I ain't sat down with AD yet. Talk to him, but if I had to, you know, my guess is he stay. I listen. AD Robinson is the athletics director of Jackson State. He is not the athletics director of Texas Southern University. I don't care about yet. I don't hear no yet. Now He is not the athletics director of Texas Southern University. He is the athletic director of Jackson State, the Jackson State University Tigers. Until he's not. And if he's not, we'll have that conversation then. But for right now, don't let them vote. That's my admonishment. I'll give you that. That's my admonishment for free. Don't let them get to the vote. Because I think the writing is on the wall. They done already decided. They want him. They want him bad. They want him bad. They want him bad, as they should. So do we, though. But it's a whole lot different trying to keep somebody in the house than to get somebody to leave the house and come to a new house. And if I could speak to Dr. Gregory, I would say, hey, this ain't what you don't want to be. You don't want this ain't what you want. This ain't what you want right now. You got other stuff you want to work on. Leave the big dog over there. Leave him over. Let him run athletics. Y'all get on the same page. Y'all look good together. Y'all look good together now. Take Memphis, for example. The athletics department was on top for the previous administration. When he left, people were uneasy. The department is better off now with the new. It's going to be uneasy. Man, let me tell y'all something. We have far too many great coaches. Every time there's a opening, there's an opportunity. We're going to grow from this. He's going to grow from all of this. The university is going to grow from all of this. It's not a doom and gloom thing. Administration, when you have bad industry leads, administration better get it right. Yeah, I get that. I understand that. I feel that same way. That's the mode. We got to get it right and make sure that we do everything we got to do to make that happen, right? I'm with you on that. I really am. So yeah, but I hope my hope and my desire is that we don't have to worry about that. But if we do, that's something that I'm not the president, and that's, you know, you got a work cut out for it. Somebody say he building his resume for SWAC commissioner. I think his resume already good enough for SWAC commissioner, but hey, it is what it is. I just think, man, we the work, you know, we got to stay the course, man. We can't throw the towel in and act like, you know, the sky is falling. Coach Johnson just got hired as the men's basketball coach. I do know that all our coaches got extensions up to 2028. So whoever, if he was to walk out the door, there's a lot of coaches that we don't have to worry about unless somebody takes another opportunity. But again, it's too many unknowns that we can speak to, that we can't speak to have opinions on. We'll have a show next week. Bet your bottom dollar on it. So if by chance when they have the vote next Wednesday, you know what I'm saying, if they get to that vote and they pass it unanimously and they accept it, he'll make the announcement that he's departing. We'll have that information and we'll report on it and we'll talk about what's next. But until then, I'm just not entertaining AD being the AD athletics director for Texas Southern. I understand what's out there. I understand it's uncomfortable. But let me say this, man. Sometimes you don't appreciate your old lady, man, until somebody else start complimenting her. Oh, my goodness. I'm gonna let that marinate a little bit. Boy, let me tell you something. Boy, if you ever want to, boy, let me tell y'all something. Your old dude and your old lady, man, they don't look, man, they don't from outside looking in, fundraising when actually I was hoping my technical pick the new AD with a strong fundraising background. I really did. Well, I hope he stayed in, AJ. I hope he stay. I really hope y'all have to find y'all a new AD to vote on. You heard that, AD? If you watching, they called you weak, man. You don't want to go with them folks calling you weak. They say you can't raise no money. Stay where you at. We love you over here. But boy, oh boy, you want to make, but let me tell you something. Your girl don't look good, boy, until you feel like you done lost her. Ooh, man. Oh my gosh, boy. You talking about sick? Man, maybe you ain't never lived there before. You took your old lady for granted. She got outside. Woo-wee. Somebody said wrong chat. Well, Facebook. Yeah, get you on up out of there, Ace Boogie. We're gonna holler at you, big dog. Y'all gotta read the room. Y'all gotta read the room, big dog. Hold on one second. Hold on. Hey, Boogie, this for you, man. Out of there. Not tonight, dog. I might bring you back. No, I ain't. Read the room. Don't think you finna scare the JSU in the classic in Houston that involves JSU bringing money for Texas Southern. None of that attendance, just PVA. Hey, but no, man. If you hey, look. Don't. All I'm gonna say is if you take your old lady for granted, and you out there thinking that whatever, if you take him for granted, man, don't go to that Instagram story. For some reason, that lipstick gonna be popping. The makeup just gonna hit just right. For some reason, that she gonna have your favorite dress on. Woo-wee. She gonna look completely different. See, when you think you got somebody, you got them where you want them, and you overplay your hand, and you realize you didn't. Man, it's hard to scram and try to get somebody back in you. Woo-wee. It's hard, man. So I don't know, man. Don't be like that. Don't be like that. But no, man, I'm motivated, man. I'm excited, man, because there's finna be some growth out of this, man. I'm telling you, AD stay, AD gonna be fired up to elevate. I see it. He stay, he gonna be fired up to elevate. He leave, Jack Stay gonna be fired up to bring in a new AD and gonna be fired up to elevate. I just think elevation comes from this. Competition is healthy. It's healthy competition. Step your game up. Step your game up, JSU. We all got to step our game up, man. Fans, alumni, faculty, staff, administration, athletics. Let's step our game up. Let's not waste this moment, man. I love this type of stuff, man, because I know the money that they talked about that was out there. I ain't trying to get into all that type of stuff. You don't speak on another man's pocket. It's a great opportunity, though. You know what I'm saying? From a monetary standpoint, if what we're talking about is for real. And all I'm gonna say is, man, listen, growth is uncomfortable at times, and if it's in God's will that this is where we part ways, God knows best. It could be for the best of us. It could be for everybody. You know what I'm saying? Well, this is not Goku. This is the thing, bro. They don't like the reality of this right here, bro. Is if we being honest, like that's true, but it's more because of people really do. Haters are secret admirers, bro. That's what I'm trying to say. You could have just kept that to yourself then. You reading the room, just read in silence, bro. We talking about, I'm just messing with you, EA. Yeah, I ain't listen. Yeah, it's all good. I'm gonna take, bro. I'm just saying. It's all good. But no, man, man, y'all need to, man, Quinn said y'all can't have a radio broadcast. That dude, what's that dude name that always be talking on everybody's business? Man, you gonna have to find, you gotta go there to the, what they call it, the burnt orange. No, it ain't burnt orange. OG strike zone. Y'all struck out over there with your coach. The coach said, not over here, not on my watch. Yeah, Brian, he said no radio broadcast. But no, man, I just but in the end, I just, from a perspective standpoint, the thing I would admonish Tiger Nation to do is just give attention to reading. That was my admonishment in the chat today. Not in our Tiger Talk chat, not in our Platinum chat. Give attention to reading. Read the room, man. I'm talking about in you know, don't be too quick to go out there and put all your, like Katie said, don't be out there yibbing and yabbing and all over the internet, man. Let this thing play out. And if it plays out in a way that's not favorable in your mind, then you got to ask yourself, and this is what I live by. If I can't change what happened, let's say I don't like what happened. First thing I ask myself is, can I change it? Can I change the outcome of what I don't like? I would not like to see A.D. Robinson leave out the door to go to Texas Southern. I wouldn't like to see that. I don't want to see that. I want him to stay. I want him to stay AD. We got work. We got unfinished business. We gotta go get this natty, right? But if he did leave, all right, something just happened that didn't go my way. First I ask myself is, what can I do to change that? If the answer is nothing, then I gotta change how I feel about it, or else I'm gonna be thrown off. You follow what I'm talking about? Sometimes, at some point in time, like Miss Buckhalter just said, at some point in time, that stuff got to come out of the Bible. It got to come off of the wall, and it's got to get in you, and you got to live that stuff, man. You can't just be talking about it. Sound good, but in that moment, there needs to be some stability. There needs to be some type of foundation that you really live by, that you really live like. And when you do that, now I got to guard my mental, guard my peace. I'm not entertaining all the stuff that's happening on the internet. I'm not on this doom and gloom stuff. Keep that doom and gloom stuff away from me. We are in a solution-driven business. We drive for solutions. We are in a solutions business, y'all. I can't focus on that. We got work to do. Ask yourself, what can you do? What can you do to make, you know what I'm saying, make some things shake? Now, we might not be able to influence who we bring in, but we can definitely let our voice be heard. And if you feel like you want to reach out or communicate, do that. Whatever you feel like you can do. Look, we all stakeholders in this thing, man. Brother C. Lee talk about that all the time, stakeholders. But in the end, business doesn't come with emotions. We're having two conversations that we're trying to commingle with two different things. There's two conversations from this whole topic. The two conversations is how we feel about what's going on. That's a whole conversation. And it's okay to feel disappointment. It's okay to feel hurt. It's okay to feel anxiety. It's okay to feel whatever. And I don't mind that, because the problem with us feeling these ways or feeling like we can't feel that way is some of us is so engulfed in what the other side or what the other people is saying. You know what I'm saying? You can't hear me. What do you mean you can't hear me? It might be you. You might have come out and come back in, bro. But that's one conversation. But the other side of it is the business. The business. And when we talking about business, we're talking about professionals that do a professional job at the highest level of their profession, affording themselves opportunities if certain things come about. And now that person is in that position where they got to look at this. And there's a lot of factors in this situation that ain't all because it's Texas Southern. There are some variables in this particular equation that I don't have the answers for, so I won't speak to them. But I do know there are some other things, some other factors, as I mentioned, family and all that type stuff, man. So as a father, especially a girl dad, you know what I mean? Sheesh, man. Living away from your girls, bro, is tough. You know what I mean? But at the same time, you get opportunity too. You got to count the stuff. Like, I'm not money motivated. Like, people, there's a lot of people that just money motivated. Just like ADs should have a short list of coaches, college presidents should have a list of ADs, can as well. I don't even know if President Gregory has been in office long enough to have a damn short list. That's my question. I ain't saying she don't. I ain't saying she didn't. I didn't. And see, this is true. Family and personal goals. That stuff, see, that's the stuff you have to ask. I know he has a mentor. I know A.D. Robinson always kept a short list. These are the type of things we talked about. His mentor always told him to have a short list of coaches. He got a short list for every single role, every single position. Who's your short list? A.D. Robinson he touched base with these coaches that he built relationship with. He may not hire 5 years down the road, but he been in communication and stuff like that. That's how that happens. I know that for a fact. We've had that type of conversation coming from his mentor, right? However, what you have to understand is that you have to sit down with that individual to figure out what do they want. And sometimes that question is not on the table when you just operating. But when a new opportunity arrives, you say, Sometimes you just operating and rolling and you existed in the space that you're in until something else falls in your lap. And that other thing that falls in your lap now gives you something to a contrast. You get what I'm saying? You got something to compare and contrast with. Pros and cons. And now you're weighing your options. Now you got to ask yourself, what's important? I do not know where his mentor lives. I don't even know the name. I just know what he said. And really what came from that was talking about it. The best ADs are always prepared with a short list and stuff like that. That I do know in every particular role and aspect, just in case. Because what happens if you're an AD and somebody in your staff, like if you Coach Taylor, Coach Taylor has had a lot of coaches elevate from his staff. You got to always be ready to hire a new somebody. When you look at the coaches that have come through his rank, how many coaches have he changed? Since he's been the coach in 4 years, he's had 2 defensive coordinators. He's had multiple offensive coordinators. He had multiple quarterback coach. He had multiple wide receiver coach. He had multiple running back coach. He had multiple offensive line coach. He's had multiple tight end coach. That's every position on the freaking offensive side of the ball. He's had multiple defensive line coach. He has multiple defensive coordinators. He's had multiple linebackers coach. He's had multiple safeties coach. He has multiple cornerbacks coach. He has had multiple special teams coaches. He has had, listen, every single position that has been under his leadership has changed. So you're always in a state of changing. What happens if you got a stadium manager? A.D. Robinson had multiple stadium managers. Somebody decided to take Terrence Jones, took a job over in the Northeast region. I mean, it's all kinds of stuff. You got to have, you like this at all times. So it's a constant fluidity because it ain't just people leaving. It ain't just you firing somebody. If you got a good program, people are going to want to pick from your program. You either want to be mediocre because you're scared that people are going to come pick from your garden, or you want to be excellent and you don't mind feeding the community. Somebody just talked about Jackson State. People hating on Jackson State, but I always want to copy. No, Jackson State is a very fruitful garden. You can talk your ass off, but Jackson State is fruitful. I'm seeing all kinds of stuff. Now, I'm not EA. You in the chat? You in the chat? I like what y'all doing, but who was so? Let me get this straight. Who was raising money? Who been raising money publicly and start showing what they paid for? Who did that? Who been doing that in the swag? Somebody let me know something. Talk to me now. Who started posting? Letting the donors know where they dollars going. Showing pictures. Showing receipts. Who been doing that? Anybody? Talk to me now. Don't get quiet now. Man, I don't care about, listen, man, if you got something that's fruitful, people are going to want to eat out your garden. But see, here's the thing. We ain't going to run out. We never run out. We don't run out. Just saying. I see stuff that we listen, man. Did y'all see? Listen, man. Did y'all see the quote that our general manager quoted the other day? I'm finna go get this quote. Did y'all see that quote? Coach Otis Ridley is who I'm talking about, in case you didn't know who I was talking about. I quote it for you. Trendsetters are rarely around when their trends become trendy. By then, they've already created what's next. We've never followed the crowd. We give the crowd something to follow. Jackson State football, guard the yard, hashtag win in the dark, win in the dark. I'm going to say that again. Trendsetters are rarely around when their trends become trendy. Whoo, by then, they've already created what's next. We just live this thing, man. And we watch people copy it and try to do it. And they might do it and do it better than us. What did I tell y'all years ago when we started doing this thing? I said we might be first. Well, Alcorn, they said they were first, even though we started in 2023. Whatever. We started in 2023. We really did. We actually started at the end of 2022, but that's neither here nor there. We'll let y'all be. They were first. We've never followed the crowd. We give the crowd something to follow. That's what blueprint means. Everybody dropping content now. Everybody want to show what they doing. Jack, stay quiet now. Next year, everybody gonna start going dark again. We ain't letting nobody see nothing because Jack State did it. Y'all don't have to like us, man. This show we ain't going nowhere. There's some people that thought this show was gonna end. This is life. I ain't going nowhere. If I'm still breathing, I always do YouTube. It's fun. I'm just keeping it a buck. But that's what the deal is. That's what the deal is. I love that for Coach Quinn Grado. I ain't the type of person like y'all copying off you. They supposed to copy off of you. Texas Southern looked over there and said, man, them folks that won this Commissioner's Cup. They got the best AD. They've been going through president after president after president. Them jokers still dominant. They still kicking butt. It's that AD over there. We got to get him. You can get the AD. You can take the Jackson out of it. You can take AD out of Jackson, but you can't take the Jackson out of AD. It's always going to be home, man. And then bro walk out the door, man, I'm going to be sad to see him go, but I'm going to wish him well, man. He's going to always be my brother, and I'm going to give him a hell of a salute and a farewell, man, and going to show nothing but love and support wherever he go, man. I want to see him be successful until he play us. If he over there. No, dog, I can't root for you. Get them time. You know. Y'all know what time it is. But no, man, I just think it's hard to be. Let me say this. I got a bar for y'all. I got a bar. It's very hard. Many of us, Beaver, what's up, Beaver? I ain't seen you in the chat in a while. Many of us thought football would never bounce back after December 2022. Not only did we bounce back, we exceeded what we accomplished in 21 and 2022. That's an absolute fact. Let me say this. It's very hard for someone that is operating in a space or in a, I would just say space. I don't have a better word right now. It's very hard for somebody to operate in a space where the thing that exists that they are leading the charge on is the very thing that was birthed out of chaos. Once this train left the station and we got started and we got active and we got busy doing what we do that was birthed out of that calamity, birthed out of that chaos, it's very hard when chaos shows up at the front door to not get excited and think doom and gloom. I can't think doom and gloom because the thing that's causing me to live in the purpose and that I'm operating in at this very moment came from the very thing that people thought was doom and gloom. It yielded us fruit. If you don't think Deion Sanders leaving yielded fruit, and he would probably say, he would probably take credit for this, and I ain't got no problem with that. Probably would. Say, I had to go. Man, it's see, when I get a little too spiritual and deep, people think you're crazy, but no, it ain't like that. Just saying. It's really like that, man. It really is like that. So all I'm saying is, man, I don't know what's gonna happen. I'm damn sure motivated to take on whatever comes from it. Ready, man. I'm ready. I'm ready to elevate. And I think we got to where I think we got exactly what we needed to get. I think we got exactly to where we needed to do. And I think it's a lot of great people, professionals that are on that campus in athletics. A lot of great professionals, man. A.D. Robinson got a wealth of talent that is working under him, and you never know. The answer to the call just might be from the room that you already sit in. You may not need to go outside the house to go look for something. So we did the same thing as president. Think about that now. But I'll say that for another day. But like I said, you guys, listen, hey, they called a special session, right? They did. They reached out. They made an offer. They've submitted the name. It's got to be voted on. A.D. Robinson ain't going to make the same mistake Fred did. He ain't going to count his eggs before they hatch. But I think it's a blessing, man. Congratulations to him, though. A.D. Robinson, congratulations to him, man. I salute you, man, and doff my hat off to you, man. I'm beyond proud of him for the work that he has done. And it's not often that, well, I ain't gonna say it's not often. That's not the right way to say that. It's encouraging and it's motivating to see somebody from where we're from excel at the highest level of their profession, and great things come out of Jackson, Mississippi, man. And I think that's the other thing. He's a Jackson native, not a JSU alum. He's a Mississippi Valley alum. He's a SWAC guy, right? But sometimes we miss an opportunity, man, to really pay homage because we be too busy being self-absorbed. We too busy thinking about how much it's going to affect us, right? But man, bro has been a hell of a motivation, and I think you never know. There may be some more ADs coming out from up under his wing. You get what I'm saying? So we'll see what happens. We'll see how this thing, when the dust settles. We will have an athletics director. I hope it's A.D. Robinson. And if it's not, it'll be very exciting time. See, excitement, I learned this in Bible class. See, excitement doesn't always have to be gung-ho. Sometimes excitement can be, you can get excited when bad things happen. You can get excited when good things happen. But I think there will be a lot of excitement. There's going to be a lot of anxiety when things get official. There's going to be a lot of people. Some people have already kind of jumped off the deep end because they, losing it for the rumors that's out there. Not the rumors, but the communication and things that have been communicated. But I think Jack State has a phenomenal opportunity to work, to reverse this thing. I do. I think we got a great opportunity. Now, whether we can get it done or whether it has been done, I don't have that update. And I don't need that update because all I need to do is see him still in Jackson doing what he do. I ain't got to get no update. If he's still working and they move on, then we know business as usual. But if after next Wednesday is an announcement made, we'll know that too. I ain't in no hurry. I ain't gonna blow his line up. I ain't gonna stalk him. I've been in a situation where I've had to make a critical decision for me, my kids, my family, everything. You get what I'm saying? I've been in that situation. I know what that looks like. And it was a nice chunk of change over there. Nice chunk of change. You look at that and say, like Martin, woo, 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 woo. You know what I'm saying? Woo, 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 woo. So, you know, it might be a woo, 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 woo. I don't know what he make now. I don't know bro business like that. I just know he do a good job in the role that he's in. He make it look good. But yeah, man, stay vigilant, Tiger Nation, man. Stay positive, man. Stay motivated and keep supporting. Ask yourself, ask not what Jackson State can do for you. Ask you, what can you do from Jackson to Jackson, you know, for Jackson State? Y'all know how I go. Yeah, no state tax. Man, look, I'm a Texas native, man. Austin, Texas, baby. You get what I'm saying? Listen, I know all about that no state tax, dog. Trust me when I tell you. You know, but that ain't the only thing. You got to deal with. It's like, do I want to deal with Tater Tot or do I want to deal with Hot Wheels? Who I want to deal with? If you don't know who Hot Wheels is, that's a Texas thing. Y'all know who I'm talking about when I say Hot Wheels. No, you know, take it how you want to take it, but that's what we call them in Austin. We call Hot Wheels. I don't know what that is, KC. What that is? What them numbers is? I'll put numbers in the chat. yeah, y'all know it. You got stuff you got to deal with. Look, man, Houston traffic is horrendous. I mean, look, I ain't gonna do the pros and cons. Jackson versus Houston. Now they ain't. I don't think Tate is the worst. You think okay? Yeah, Mississippi ain't got a real good reputation right now. You know, but nah, man. However it goes, it goes. Like I said, our AD is Ashley Robinson, man. We ain't got no other AD. I don't know no other AD. I ain't talking about no other AD. I don't care what's out there in the news. What's in the news in the news. We gotta do our part to keep him here. We want him to stay. We'll do what we gotta do. Y'all send him a text back, tell him you want him to stay. Send him an inbox. No, don't blow his inbox though. Don't do. You might run him off. Don't mess with him. No, if you see him, tell him how you feel. If you got that relationship, let him know. You know, we love to see him stay, man. So that's what I have on it, man. So I don't have nothing else. I think they say that's his current compensation. Oh, okay. That's pretty solid, man. That's good stuff. So it means that, you know, obviously it would be a little bit more where you're going, and then two, no state tax. So if money's a factor, like I said, everything isn't about money, and most of it is. You know what I'm saying? Most of it is for sure. Nice little pay raise, but we can also offer more. I seen the number that they talking about that was out there. Can we I think it's worth it. Match the offer. Or hire a new AD. It's business. It ain't personal. It's business. You are only as valuable as how much someone is willing to offer you and pay you. And you do not get to tell me what my value is. The market will. And sometimes the market has a way of resetting its value on everything. That's how that works. But that's business though. So again, I'm gonna have my ears and eyes and everything to the streets and but I don't even think I have to, because I think it's kind of going to play out. It's going to all play out in the open. We ain't got to, nothing's going to be done in private when it comes to this. It's just too much of a high profile. He's established that kind of profile. And after you've done all you can, you just stand. If we give it everything we got and it ain't good enough, then you know that your time is up, and you chalk that up. You come up with a plan and you move with intention. You meet with the stakeholders and the powers that be. You express what it is that you're looking for. what we plan on doing, make sure that you know, I saw 400. That's a lot. I saw 350. I saw something like that. Either way, man, whatever that may be. Their offer is really just resetting the market right now. And Jackson State has an opportunity to go in there and offer another contract. You know what I'm saying? That's what you should do. So yeah. Like I said, man, it's a whole lot easier to not have to pack up and move than it is to move and try to get reestablished and all those other things, man. And sometimes the familiarity with certain things, man, may be attractive enough for you to stay. And sometimes you want to take on a new challenge. Is Texas Southern good in anything right now? No, I ain't trying to be disrespectful. What are they elite in from an athletic standpoint? Anything? I knew Johnny Jones was they were always a good tournament basketball team under Coach Jones, but what are they? They kind of middle of the pack. Okay, the band, yeah. Dr. Simmons, Brother Simmons got them humming over there. Used to be men's basketball. So again, the question remains, is that a challenge you want to take on? What type of issues do they have? Because all our HBCUs have obstacles we have to overcome. You hear rumors about the board and all this and that type stuff, and you say, okay, what about this? Like, what's their housing situation? What's their enrollment? What are some of the challenges you have to overcome? It's a little different when you're the guy. When you're that guy, you can walk in as a hero, you know what I'm saying, and you're given the keys to just do what it is you're trying to do to make them great. That can be exciting. That can be attractive. It can be. But then again, it can also be a hell of a task. You get what I'm talking about? So I do know they got some fun. I think they had some what they playing football at this year? Somebody just asked the question. Same thing. So there's a lot of things that got to be determined. It just depends on what you want to take on. Sometimes that task ain't worth the money. Sometimes you gotta leave people, they're like, don't, you can. It might be a lemon. I don't know. I don't know. I can't say. I don't have the answer to that. But those are the things you have to. It's like when you watch HGTV, and they be going. They go to these 3 different houses, and they pick the pros and cons. They wanted a beach view, and maybe the one got this. Oh, they got these amenities, but it ain't close to the beaches I want to be, and they make those adjustments. So they rent like we are. What type of fan base do they have? Man. One thing I will say is, and I'm finna get ready to get up off of here, I'm gonna make y'all laugh on the way up, on the way I did things. You got Cam McCoy as your quarterback again if you go over there. That's my dog, man. But shit. Good luck with that. Oh, I probably should have said that. That's my dog, man. I love that kid, man. I'm gonna get on. I'm on your neck, big dog. I'm on him. We ain't got to play them, man. So you know what I'm saying. He, I don't know. He might. Hey, I'm gonna be watching that Labor Day Classic. I got to see it. I'm rooting for you, Cam. Go over there and put that thing on the boy's head. Can Cam McCoy and Dooley hunt the swag for the next 50? So wait a minute. Dooley at Texas Southern? Come on, Blue. You playing with me right now. Dooley at Texas Southern? Wait a minute. I'm a little lost right now. What somebody? I need answers right now before I go. What is it? What do you mean? Wait a minute. Where Dooley at? OMG, man. Wow. I don't know, Blue. Maybe so, man. Maybe so. No, man. I just Nah, man. I don't know, man. I don't know. This is gonna be interesting, bro. It's never a dull moment at Jackson State. It's always something. Well, I swear it's always something. Some days you just feel like you're just in love, and then the next day you feel like you're getting abused. I told y'all, man, Jackson State is like being in an abusive relationship you just can't get out of. One minute you feeling like you're on top of the mountain. Oh, yeah, he had Edward Waters. Uh-huh. But we're going to be just fine, y'all. We're going to be just fine. Jackson is a special place, man. It really is. And somehow, some way, in the end, in closing, and I'm out y'all way. In the end, you got a good football program, got a good band, got a good basketball program. You're going to be all right. You're going to be just fine. I believe in Coach Thomas Taylor. I keep saying Thomas. Coach T.C. Taylor. I don't know why I use his whole full name. His first name is Thomas, obviously. Fall camp ends tomorrow, y'all. Fall camp ends tomorrow. And then I think we start 2 weeks of fan prep. There is no beating Jackson State fan base. I do not care. There's no SWAC school can touch us in any shape, form, or fashion. It's just not that way. No, ma'am. No, sir. Not gonna happen. I am excited to see. I'm gonna shut this thing down because I got to get up in the morning. And there is something special about pissing Jackson State people off and pissing off Jackson. Jackson responds, man. We've been doing it for years. This is not a destination. People don't take vacations and come to Jackson. So we got to grow our own. We got to grow our own garden. We just do. It's always been that way. And what we got to do is we got to just continue to do the things that makes us special. And we will continue to do that. We really will, man. It's nothing gonna change, man. I guess the good thing is, if we get that news, next week is a very, very, very important week. For multiple reasons. A couple of reasons I'll mention tonight. The decision for the class-wide appeal. They go to appeals court. They made their statement today. I think the NCAA is going to make their statement on Monday, and then the appeal. The 10th Circuit is going to rule on the class-wide eligibility ruling. So we've added back some former players from last year's roster. BJ Washington is on the roster. Bowie is back on the roster. May see a couple more, a few more who never know. May see no more. I don't know. We'll see. So next week we'll know if those players will be able to play this season. That would be huge for Jackson State football. Big time. Big time. And that would be huge for a lot of programs. Be very exciting if that's the case. Schools have already started re-implementing those players back into the rosters. And then obviously what we just talked about tonight, there'll be the decision made on we will know. There'll be some clarity next week. Does A.D. Robinson stay, or does he decide to part ways for this next opportunity? We'll know that. And some other stuff that I won't mention, but it's a big week next week. But here's what I do know. If some of those things don't go our way, and some of them do, man, we're gonna count up the cost of what's good for us, right? Then when we go to Nashville to play football, people are gonna get into football mode. So football is gonna be it's gonna be some good medicine, man, if we have to take some medicine for something that we don't like. We go up to Nashville and we kick them folks in the teeth, and we whoop up on Tennessee State, and we 1-0. We're gonna have that 1-0 mentality. The next game we play Edward Waters, followed by a bye week, then Tuskegee, and we get prepared for Southern. Football season is primary, man. At the end of the day, it's what's interesting, it's what people tune in for, it's what people excited about. That's what we need. So the timing, speaking of timing, okay, we don't want to deal with this right before the season, but shoot, man, football season definitely going to drown out some of the noise. I can tell you that much. And I love the fact that we're going into this season with Coach Taylor as our head coach. He's still at Jack State, and he's motivated, got these guys motivated, and we got a really good team, y'all. We got a really good team. I'm telling you guys, we got a really, really, really good football team this year. And these guys are on a mission. And they on a mission, man. They really are. They're on a mission. So yeah. I'll come back on Monday, and hopefully I have a little something for you. Not sure what that'll look like, but I'll at least come back from, I will come back with a camp report, a full fall camp report, and for what I can, share. But I will be in alignment with the university and Coach Taylor and the team. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to get out there and start spouting out stuff. If they don't want things out, you know what I'm saying? We'll leave it at that. We're not trying to expose nothing. I understand the gamesmanship that's in this thing, and don't expect us to show nothing. We're going to show up and we're going to show out. And I know you guys are going to like the product that you see on the field because the work is being put in. So I think we've gotten through camp relatively healthy. I'm going to stay that way. We're going to continue to prep. They're going to continue to do what they do, but we got 2 weeks to prepare. And now we're talking about putting in that game plan, talking about going through the full scope of everything, now you're talking about travel plan, you're talking about schedule, you're talking about setting the standard, you're talking about every little simple small thing that goes into the finality of the program. And that's where we are now. We're 2 weeks away. It's been fun, man. It really has been. It's been long. We've had some fun days. We had some shooting, you know what I'm saying? Some tough days, man. But we're here now. Look forward to having some. We will start our, once game week come around, we're gonna have Tennessee State folks on Wednesday. We're gonna get back to the Wednesday show being a preview show. We're gonna try to grab someone from that team, from that community, from that staff, or from that fan base. So I'm looking for somebody from Edward Waters. Y'all go ahead and help me out, Blue. I might need your help, bro. Edward Waters, Tuskegee. I need a fan. I need some type of media person. Y'all know how D-Corsi used to do it. I'm looking for some folk that want to come on and talk about their team on the live stream. I ain't talking about no pre-recorded stuff. I'm talking about popping up on the live stream. Let's talk some football. And we'll dedicate that on Wednesdays. Mondays will be post. It will be recap Mondays, man. We'll have Monday recap, Wednesday preview, and we're gonna have our Saturday kickoff show. That's it. I think that's it. The only day that we won't do a Saturday morning show will be Southern, because and I'll explain that later. We're gonna be we won't be able to do that because I'll be at a panel. I'll figure out what we'll do. We might do an afternoon, or more than likely it'll be a post game. We'll figure that piece out though. We'll figure it out. All right, everybody. That's pretty much what I had for the night, man. Good to be on. Sorry that it got a little clunky, or whatever the case may be, but that's how traveling do sometimes, man. But appreciate you guys, man. Keep your head up, man. All that damn pouting online and we ain't nothing lost, man. We good. We all right. We're gonna be all right. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna be all right. All is well at 1400 J.I. Lynn Street, man. I appreciate y'all, man. I'm gonna see y'all back on Monday. 3 shows next week. Hey, man, I'm gonna drop the link, and listen, make sure you guys, before I get up out of here real quick, go to the Country Boy Experience and get your tickets, man. Let's pack that concert out. We got 1 week. Man. VIP flying off the shelf. Get your general admission. whatever you can do, man. Get your tailgate tent, whatever they got the tailgate sets. You can bring your own food. They got all kinds of stuff, man. Get on the website, go check it out. We're gonna have a hell of a lineup, man. Hosted by Tay Cheesy, and it's gonna be awesome, man. So, all right, man. I appreciate y'all, man. I'll be back on Monday. See y'all later. D.I. love. Go Tigers, baby. Appreciate it. Peace out, everybody.
On the field, we bring the energy. Ready to go.
Off the field, I build my brand.
At Jackson State, we make it happen.
State said one story, my brand tells another.
This is Jackson State. This is family.
This is the KC-1400 Collective. Tiger Nation, we need each of you to join the movement.
Be the team behind the team.
Support our NIL collective. Get signed up today.
Visit www.KC1400collective.com. D.I. love. Go Tigers.
Hello? What it do, bro? Man, what's up, baby? I'm down here in the NO, man, working this HBCU Legacy Bowl. Man, big dog. What's up with that order? So we got 6 players down here this year. Oh yeah, we're gonna make it happen, man. Just let me put my spin on it. I bet. You look like Rick Deuce, man. Hey, another play. Ken? That ain't Rick Deuce. What up, Deuce? Nah, we gotta switch this up. Hey, hold on one second. Public figure. Yeah, you clean now. Yeah.
Wait. Before I go any further, hey, if you haven't done so already, make sure you get some of that cat head vodka and get down with KC-1400. Hey, go over there and sponsor with them guys, man. Go ahead, pitch in. Tell a friend, tell them, make sure you get you some of that cat head. Hey, go support KC-1400. Get you some of that cat head vodka for real.
Hey, this True Thompson. True, you gotta get word for Tiger Nation, man. I love y'all. Tiger Nation. D.I. love. Go Tigers, baby. Appreciate you.